everybody, welcome. It's Nekazawa here, and today we're going to be getting into some VTuber news. Guys, I really need to make Twitch partner this year, so if you can head over to Twitch and just leave me a alert, that would be super appreciated. Okay guys, on to our very first piece of Newsy news. This is Face Connect, and Face Connect is a English-Japanese virtual YouTuber agency based in Vancouver, Canada. Their goal is to connect people across the globe. The agency is led by Kevin H2O Sakana Lee, the Fishman. This is Saya, and Saya is a female English virtual YouTuber and member of Face Connect's third generation Phase Euphoria. So why are we talking about Face Connect and Saya? Well guys, we had some sad news to report. So this is posted on the Kurosanji subreddit, posted by Norales, and it says, Saya of Face Connect is graduating. Her last stream will be on February 10th. So this is huge. Face Connect has not had a graduation yet. This is their very first graduation. So let's take a look at what the graduation notice has to say. Notice regarding Saya. Thank you for supporting Face Connect. After lengthy discussions with Saya, we have together come to the decision for Saya to conclude regular activities on her YouTube channel and Twitter on February 11th, 2025. Saya will have her final stream on February 10th, 2025, celebrating her last birthday together with everyone. We would like to thank all our fans and the Fireflies for the amazing support and love for Saya. While we are saddened to see the conclusion of Saya's activities, we wish to respect her decision and cherish the memories we've made together. Although Saya's activities have come to an end, we look forward to her occasional appearances in projects such as music videos and other group works as a Phase World citizen. Saya's social media and YouTube channel will remain, but there will not be any future updates past February 11th, 2025, at which monetization features will be disabled. So I don't think anyone was expecting this. To be fair, Face Connect has been around since 2021. So the fact that it's taken about 4 years for someone to graduate, that is pretty good. Let's take a look at what some of the comments are saying. OP says, we have become so spoiled by not having graduations, so this one hits hard. I hope everything is okay with her, as the last few streams she had really seemed under the weather. At least as a Phase citizen, we can hope to see her again. Maybe if things are resolved in the future, she can come back. MRSC says, Phase Euphoria's got it rough. Saya graduating and Hina still absent for personal stuff. Send them lots of love. AJ Cell says, under the circumstances, which I think can be assumed to something along the lines of Saya doesn't want to stream as Saya anymore for whatever reason, this is probably the best outcome. In my opinion, it's better to leave on good terms like this rather than try to make it work and get frustrated later. Okay guys, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Subaru, and Subaru is a female Japanese virtual YouTuber associated with Hololive. If you remember, Subaru was off getting her vocal cords taken a look at, and it looks like we got some good news. So this is posted on Subaru's X account, and this has been translated by Google, and it says, my nose and throat were so much better. I just had treatment today. The doctor told me to postpone the broadcast until tomorrow, so I will be back tomorrow. Please wait just a little longer. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. She continues to say, tomorrow I'll be doing a collab that was already planned, so after the collab, I'll be doing a chat on my own channel. Look forward to it. So people are very excited. Anyways, long story short, if you are a fan of Subaru, it appears that Subaru is a little bit better. I hope she is fully recovered so she can come back at full power. Sometimes people rush back from injuries, especially in high pressure jobs like sports or in this case VTubing. I really hope she is fully recovered before she returns to obviously avoid re-injury. But Subaru, wishing you all the best and hope that everything is awesome. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. So guys, do you remember in literally yesterday's video where I'm like, hey, we gotta keep a close watch for when Harry from Nexus comes back? Well guys, it's already happened. This is posted on X, and this is posted by Nexus Creative Hub, but the handle is Nexus_Studio. And it says here, Nexus is evolving. A new chapter begins. Introducing Nexus Creative Club, a fresh identity with the same mission, connecting creators with opportunities. Now focused on creative studio and VTuber marketing. Check out our new website in our bio. This is just the beginning. This is their website. So it says here, Nexus Creative Hub is a next generation creative studio and VTuber marketing agency. From illustration and character design to brand campaigns and influencer marketing, we connect anime culture influencers, VTubers, and digital creators with opportunities worldwide. So you'll notice all the art. That is correct. Yes, these are all the people who were in Nexus, the people who were given their IPs to, graduate with and use as indies. He's using it as marketing features here. So you can contact them for advertising solutions for brands, or you can register as a creator as a VTuber/influencer. So under Nexus's tweet, we have a reply from Flork, and Flork is Flork of Cows, who is the CEO of Sox Agency. So Flork says, I urge you to please reconsider using former talents IP in the advertising and design of this. You have just released these IPs to the talents. Let them actually own their IPs now. Do you have the licensing rights to do this? Do you have said consent from the former Nexus talents to be used this way? Then Flork says, please reconsider these changes and let these people who have their IPs from Nexus move on and utilize these characters how and where they want to. To which Harry replies, hi Flork. Yes, everything is clearly shared and agreed on in the termination agreement to transfer the IP rights to the talents. Company retains a license to use the avatar strictly for the purpose of company's marketing and explaining business records. This will be done in a way that does not interfere with or hinder the talent's ongoing activities and branding. And Flork says, I see. If it's legal, then it's fine. Gator says, are these marketing rights in perpetuity or is there a limit to how long they last? I think that is an important clarification. And then AJ Shell says, just because something is legal doesn't mean that it's moral/ethical. And honestly, the fact that you're using people who aren't actually affiliated with your company to advertise just makes you look bad. Get some actual affiliates and use them for marketing. So just keep in mind that when Nexus first came onto the scene, Harry was using images from My Hero Academia, the anime, obviously without permission from the creators of that series. He may be doing things legally here, but I do believe we still need to monitor this closely. This is a guy just one day ago said he got into VTubing just for the easy money. And while yes, of course, everyone wants to make money, being so brazen about making quick cash and dipping out, leaving his talents to fend for themselves isn't a good look. I'll say this regarding Nexus talents. All of the ones that I've spoken to are lovely and you should support them in their independent endeavors. But anyways, long story short, VTubers obviously proceed with caution when it comes to dealing with Harry and Nexus, but it just seems sus. Anyways, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Ironmouse. Ironmouse is a female American VTuber from Puerto Rico. So why are we talking about Ironmouse? Well, guys, Ironmouse has a really awesome collab. So this is posted on Ironmouse's X account and it says, I'm collabing with The Sims to bring you a VShojo content house special stream to celebrate The Sims 25th birthday. Make sure you join me for the 25-hour live stream tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST. Only on The Sims YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch channels. So it says hashtag The Sims and sponsored by The Sims. Okay, so this is really cool. The Sims 1 and The Sims 2 is currently out on Steam. You can play it on like modern computers, which is super cool. So if you are interested in Ironmouse content, make sure to check out The Sims YouTube channel here. And also just another casual W for Ironmouse. This is posted on Streamer Charts and it says top female Twitch streamers in Q4 2024. Number 1 is Ironmouse. Are we surprised? No, but that's still pretty cool. Anyways, congrats Ironmouse on this awesome collab and on making number 1 in Q4 2024. That is awesome. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Fallen Shadow. Fallen Shadow, who's commonly referred to by her nickname Shondo, is an English VTuber and she is independently produced. So why are we talking about Shondo? Well, guys, Shondo seems to have had a bit of an accident. So this is posted on Shondo's X account and Shondo says, guess which out-of-place Victorian child had a sudden fainting spell in the kitchen and now has busted open lip from biting through it when I hit my head on the wall. Shondo continues to say, I'm okay, just very shaky and head hurts. I think I got up, then went back down again at least once before FE and FT came running since there was a lot of noise. Shondo had a little bit of a fall and now has a busted lip, which is really sad. So please go send Shondo some love because that's a very scary thing to happen. Please send her some love so she can get some healing vibes. Okay, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is VALLURE, and VALLURE is an English language VTubing agency. It claims to be the first English LewdTuber agency. VALLURE has a spicier take on content creation. So why are we talking about VALLURE? Well, guys, if you are a VTuber who is someone who offers this kind of service, VALLURE's got some good news. So VALLURE is posted on their X account and it says, VALLURE's Generation 2 teaser. Follow us to keep up with the latest information on when auditions open. So we don't know when Gen 2 is coming. Obviously, when auditions open, VALLURE will have posted on their X account. But if you are a content creator who offers spicy content, this might be a good fit for you. On to our next piece of newsy news. This is Alias Anono, and Alias Anono is a female English virtual YouTuber, a part of the VTuber agency V4Mirai. She's a part of the third generation Lunalea. So why are we talking about Alias? Well, guys, Alias has some awesome news. So this is posted on X. We did it after being demonetized for 7 months on YouTube. And finally, making a proper Twitch channel, we made it to partner. You guys realized I was partner before even I did. You all really made my first night so amazing. Thank you so much for supporting me and cheering me on. In addition to this, thank you so much to the senseis and the V4 girls for cheering me on. I'll do my best to make you proud. So here she is, looking happily confused that she is now Twitch partner, which is excellent. That is wonderful news. So congrats on that, alias. Well done. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Matara, and Matara is an English-speaking VTuber affiliated with VShojo. Why are we talking about Matara? Well, guys, Matara has some information about her previous life at a certain place, and she'd like to share. So this is posted on the Kurosanji subreddit, posted by the Toxic Corgi, and it says, reasons why Matara didn't do membership streams in her past life that often. But let's take a listen, shall we?
Just because when I talk to my momos in my Discord or in my stream, it feels like such a close, tight-knit community that gets me. Even if things go a little bit outside of my immediate sphere, people get it, right? Oh yeah, she's feeling upset because of this, but there is a real reality that if I talk about how upset I am about something and it goes too far outside, that people might use it as a chance to try and shit on VShojo, or people might use it as a chance to try and on that kind of stuff. And I have to be careful. I think that's something that I need to be very mindful of. It'd be nice to have member streams that are more private. I actually, I want to be very mindful of how I say this. So a friend of mine had a member stream the other day and cried, and she was very sad. And I am somebody that really likes to keep my pain private. I feel that my pain and what I'm upset about is very personal to me. And it's...
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Just not... They don't stay private. There's no privacy. Even if you have a member stream with already, I feel that there's a tendency to overshare and to open up and be incredibly vulnerable. And when you're in an environment of a member stream, it just opens it up more. Source, I've done member streams before, I know. One of the reasons in my past life that I didn't do too many member streams is, I know, okay, so I know that there were most likely people online that were like, she doesn't do member streams because she hates her members. No, the reason I didn't do member streams was because I knew that if I did, I would cry my eyes out. And I know this from my other coworkers in the past place who would just do a member stream, cry their eyes out, say a bunch of stuff that they regretted saying out loud, and then delete the member stream. And believe it or not, I had a point of contention about that before with somebody where I know that in the past, there had been some of my old coworkers that did member streams and then while they were in a bad mood, complained about me and then later deleted it, messaged me, regretted it, and apologized and all that stuff. But it doesn't matter because in the viewer's mind, I am now bad and I did bad thing. And even though they then are like, oh my God, I was really emotional, I shouldn't have done that. And that's why later, I think if you like look down the line, those people went out of their way to like be more defensive of me, be kinder. So member and all that kind of stuff streams really, really, really make it so you're so likely to spill the beans. You're so likely to like, and realistically in the moment, everything's so dramatic and everything really hurts, right? But eventually you kind of realize like, oh, it's not a big deal. But it has, I've had a lot of soured feelings with people in the past because of things that were said in a private stream. But then later I was like, man, why'd you say that? That's kind of and even if then they tell their audience, hey, you know, I don't actually hate her and she's actually not bad. I was just in a bad moment. It still is something that like your audience really clings to. So I definitely is something that I want to be careful with. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's allowed to do member streams. You can do whatever you want. I just know myself. I don't want to necessarily like use you as a way to just like dump everything in my life because I am somebody that will say things that I'll then regret, you know? I will say things that I will regret because I am extremely dramatic.
She has some really great advice in this video. Essentially, like the one fundamental thing that like all of us tend to forget is whenever you put something online, you are at the mercy and scrutiny of everyone. Okay, so let's see what some of the people on the Kurosanji got to say about this. Shihomi says, nothing is ever private on the internet. The internet is forever. If you wouldn't shout it at the top of your lungs in a town square, you shouldn't say it online. Absolutely correct. Yes, that is some helpful advice from Matara, but also in related Matara news, it is her birthday. So this is posted on her X account saying, birth, please momos, don't run away. I need to eat. So you can see here, she's got a little birthday cake with all her little momos here. So Matara says, I got a bit of a cold in the middle of the night, but I'll be going live in about 4 hours. So anyways, guys, you know, Matara is very wise. Make sure to go wish her a happy birthday over on X. On to our next piece of news. This is Bonnie Barkswell, and Bonnie Barkswell is from Globy. She's part of Globy Gen 2. So why are we talking about Bonnie? Well, guys, Bonnie has some really awesome news. She's very close to 60K. So this is posted on Bonnie's X account that says, scramble the Barcaneers, 60K is imminent. Tell your friends, tell your families, tell your girlfriend. Oh wait, my bad. Go, go, go. So you can see this is the screenshot of Bonnie Barkswell's YouTube channel. She's within striking distance of 60K. So that is absolutely incredible for a content creator. If you haven't already, please go check her out. So currently, as of filming, she's at 59.2K subscribers. I think we could push her over to 60. So guys, if you haven't already, please go follow Bonnie Barkswell and show her some love. Okay, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is ELLYEN, and ELLYEN is a female independent English language Canadian VTuber. She is a crime boss VTuber who is a member of Mythic Talent, where she streams on Twitch. So why are we talking about Ellie? Well, guys, Ellie has released a statement on her X account that she'd like to share. So let's take a look at it. It says, incoming Ellie vent. Not gonna lie, I've been struggling this year / last year with some personal stuff. I'm okay, that's just life, but it's so hard to keep up with everything in the VTuber / streamer space. I always feel like no matter how hard I try to maintain friendships or be present, it's never really enough. No matter how hard I work, it's not enough. I see cool opportunities come and go, and I'm never really part of them. Events and special things happening that I miss somehow because I truly had no idea. It can be overwhelming to keep up, and I often feel like I'm doing it wrong. I'm sure many people can relate. Yes, I can also relate. The worst thing by far is making friends in the space and then feeling like we grew apart so easily. I understand that there's just too many people / too much going on. It can become exhausting to maintain everything we've built, and people can spread themselves thin. I am definitely a culprit of that. But it's happened to me so much the past year or so with people I truly cared about and still do, always will. Sometimes people just grow apart and we all have to focus on our own hustle. It just hurts that since I couldn't balance my personal life / online life properly, and I had so much stuff I was dealing with, I lost them all. That's on me. No one else to blame but myself. Real talk. Content creation is fickle and isolating space. Lots of great things about it, but also lots of nepotism, drama, and tons of inauthentic interactions that make you feel like your only worth / value as a person is the numbers or what you can offer people. I've never been able to be a part of that culture, and I don't want to. It makes trusting so hard and creating real authentic connections difficult, and that makes me retreat even further into myself. It's my own damn fault for feeling so on the outside looking in. Also probably means I'm not exactly cut out for this, but I'm still gonna try. Anyways, sorry for the vent on Maine. I figured some of you might be able to relate to this and maybe won't feel so alone and isolated. If you're feeling that way, I want to say this to you and also myself. You're doing just fine. You are enough. You know who the real ones are, and you gotta cherish them and hold them close. Let's be grateful for what we have, proud of what we accomplish, and keep moving forward. Yeah, this definitely is close to home here. When it comes to content creation, it's so easy to feel isolated. Guys, at times I don't even leave my house for days, and I don't even realize it until I'm like, oh man, have I seen the sun? You know, I guess it's nice to hear that coming from another content creator, because a lot of times you feel like an island. You feel like, oh my God, I am reliant entirely on myself. Anyways, let's see what some of the people on X got to say. Cynical says, I know it's been a while since we spoke, and I totally understand how you feel. However, every time I see you on my timeline, being happy and achieving great things, I'm so happy and proud of you. Ellie, thank you so much for sharing your feelings on this, because yeah, you are definitely not alone in this. And even though it can feel isolating, you're definitely not alone. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is FUWAMOCO, and FUWAMOCO is a sister duo of Fuwawa Abiscard and Mokoko Abiscard. This is Marine, and Marine is a female Japanese virtual YouTuber associated with Hololive. So FUWAMOCO is affiliated with Hololive, and so is Marine. So why are we talking about FUWAMOCO and Marine? Well, guys, I just wanted to show you this really cute thing I saw on X. This is posted by Zoe Izumi and says the pirate has brought 2 puppies on board. So let's take a look at this. So you can see here, all 3 of them are dancing together. So, and they're all wearing little pirate hats, which is super cute. Anyways, guys, go check out this clip on X if you haven't already. They're just all super sweet. It's so nice to see them performing together because they're just super cute. Anyways, guys, that's it. That's the end of the VTuber Newsy News. However, I do have someone for the VTuber Spotlight. This is ENARIA LILIALES, and ENARIA is a former founding member of NEXAS. Okay, so this is ENARIA on X. This is ENARIA on Twitch. And this, speaking of NEXAS, there's a clip here. It says the academia in a nutshell. So let's take a listen, shall we?
We didn't learn shit.
Oh my God.
This entire year, we didn't learn a single goddamn thing.
That was a pretty interesting clip that came up. So please go check out ENARIA on Twitch and on X, because the talents at NEXAS deserve your support. Maybe Harry, not so much, but definitely the VTubers for sure. Okay, guys, that's it. That's the end of the VTuber Newsy News. Thank you so much for watching. If you can please like, subscribe, comment, that would be fantastic. And also, please, I need to make Twitch partner this year, so please, if you can head over to Twitch and leave me a lurk, that would be super appreciated. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Mwah! Bye-bye.